Charles. Even so, you weren't out in Nigeria fully, but have you ever been treated unfairly in a not so nice way for being gay in Nigeria?
Yeah, of course. People suspected because I wasn't doing things that every other teenager did. Like, I like football, but I never played football. I like different kinds of things. I am very friendly with women. I don't like trouble. I don't insult people. I don't like a fight. I don't like to do things that are really, really rough. So you get some of those very weird comments. It was hard for me. So what I started trying to do was I tried to then want to adapt myself to the things that weren't coming to me as natural.
You always said that you were into fashion from like a little kid on.
Yeah.
That must have been a total hint for anybody who could see or would suspect.
Yeah.
But you never let go of your fashion.
No. I used to remember some of my cousins. I was like an accessory to them because how cute they thought I was at the time. And they would ask me questions. Oh, what do you think of this? I would just say, children don't have filter. They would tell you how they feel. And I didn't know that they actually liked it. Boy, did they get to me.
Was that when you were like a smaller kid, or was that when you reached puberty?
Throughout my period in high school, I knew early that I liked men. If any young person is around me, I just encourage whatever they do, and I just don't say, don't act that way, don't do this, or don't do that because this is not meant for men, it is meant for women and things like this. I try as much as possible for them to be themselves.
But how did you deal with being picked on and talked down to? But how did you deal with it?
I just didn't know how I managed. You remember what I said to you when Steve in Manchester, my friend, used to say to me, why is it that you never ever like assertive when things happen? I never knew that all my life, because of the way things has gone and the things that has been said to me, I just carried them. And all of a sudden, now I kind of like overreact sometimes. I think my brother had an idea. Maybe he did not remember, but I remember some of the things he said to me in the past. If you're someone that is very, very observant, you will know that this kid, maybe there's something different. Because of all the whole things that were told to me, I stopped doing most things because I want to be that man that everyone thinks you should be. When you came to see me in Manchester, one of my friends was like, oh God, if people see you wear this and they think you're gay. And I was like, no, I don't care. And you see the drama I go through with my brother and some of other of my relatives, the nonsense messages.
Do you think by limiting yourself, you have inhibited your development into the person you were supposed to be?
Somehow, we've had deep conversations. I knew what I wanted. I know this might sound very, very weird, but I knew what I really wanted to do. I knew the things I wanted to do. But all those things were like, oh, this is not for men. Men are not supposed to do this. And this is one thing that really, really annoys me. I've had this conversation with you because of the way people raise men has made a lot of men to be emotionally immature. Because they tell you, oh, you shouldn't cry. You shouldn't be in touch with your emotions. Do I feel anger towards some of the people that are related to me? Of course I do. I'm an adult today, so I'm just going to continue to do what I need to do. They try to repress who I am, and this is done to a lot of people. I've had a lot of conversations with a lot of people that are of African descent that are gay, and even yesterday I was having a conversation with someone that I know as well. We talked about things like this, the bullying you get from family members, because most times as a gay or LGBTQ plus individual, the first discrimination or bullying you are going to encounter is from people that are related to you. They do this directly or indirectly, knowingly or unknowingly, but they do it to you. I remember being told that I am too flashy, that I'm high maintenance. This is as a very young child. In relation to this as well, the fact that I came out as well, what I have noticed is that I started getting a lot of cold shoulder from people that I know. The friendship are no longer the way it was because I have them made it public. I have a lot of people who are giving me cold shoulder that are not as forthcoming and as friendly as they once were, and that's fine.
So if you had stayed in Nigeria, do you think you would have come out like this?
I don't think I would have done so because I was repressed to the core of my soul. One thing I know, I won't get married to a woman, but one thing I was planning to be doing is to continue to tell people that marriage is antiquated, marriage is not for everyone, because what I did not want to do is get married to a woman. So I wasn't going to get married, but I wasn't going to come out, which was going to be a very difficult thing for me anyway. I think a lot of family members feel like they have a plan for you, and that plan most of the times is being extremely selfish. It's not about you, it is about them.
Does that have anything to do with you being the youngest child? in the family.
I think maybe it does. Yeah. Do you have any other question for me?
No, not for today.
Okay. Thank you for watching. I will see you in the next one.